Okay, let's get the stream started. Keypad does right, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Today, I am streaming the Bahnstrecke Bremen to Oldenburg first look. It is a German route. I believe it's set a bit earlier, so it's quite a vintage style route. Good evening, Sophie. How are you doing? So yeah, let's begin. So we're going to be driving the BR110. Good evening, Freddie. How are you doing? Yeah, we're going to be driving the BR110 as it is the signature sort of locomotive as seen from the thumbnail of the route here. So we're going to be doing a 43-minute run from Bremen to Oldenburg, the full trip of the route. Not too bad, thanks. How's the moths? Still not got any, actually. I've forgotten about them, really. Yeah, I've not seen any. I don't see any. But, you know, they'll be somewhere. I bet they're, like, in the corner of, under my bed, because that's where they usually are. Eating all the carpet. Nasty little things. But, yeah. Let's do it. Not bad, cheers, Sam. Yourself? Yep, good, thanks, mate. Are you doing any streams tonight, Freddie? Or anytime soon? Because I love watching your streams, man, they're epic. Right, let's begin. This is quite an old stock, and very vintage. Right. Yeah, that's fine. C, yeah, we want CIFA, we want LZB, want PZB. Canero 146. Oh no, that's a 185, I think. What train is it? Is it a 185? I think it is. I don't know. Yeah, that should all be fine. Right, let's get in our seat. You're considering streaming tonight. Can't decide whether to do ETS or TS. Got a 33 ton load on the go for ETS, so I might do that. Sorry, just concentrating. Just trying to get the train set up. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, brake key. Yeah, I might pop to see you, Freddie. One thing about this train, it does not have RFB, so that means I cannot control my speed. It doesn't have cruise control, so that means I have to do it entirely manual. So all hand done. Right, let's get the train moving. So this unique tap changer, which I'm quite good at doing now. That's why I like driving these trains, because they've got that characteristic about them, about this tap changer. We've got a 40 out of here. Got a Scania S730 on the go on the trailering game, going to be needed. Yeah, I like old Scanias. Nearly didn't acknowledge that. Seefer's very quiet on this train. If the fans are going like this, then yeah, you can't really hear the Seefer. So that's why I've got to concentrate a bit. So it should be alright. Yeah, I've seen some Scanias on the motorway. You see them quite a lot. Right. 60 over this bridge. Here we are. Got these old coaches. Oh, it's like that woman just dropped out of the train. And him. And her. And... oh, he disappeared. Yeah, look, they're all just dropping out. He disappeared as well. Like aliens here. All just disappear when they land on the platform. Right. Let's go. It's just I won't really call this a horn, I just call it like a really weak whistle. They have these stock on the Linky Bahnstrecke as well. With the one of the BR grade. I've already played this route as well, so it's pretty cool. I don't find this route as interesting as... I've just put my mic closer to my mouth so you can hear me better. I don't find this route as interesting as the other routes that I've got, but it's alright, you know? And max speed is 140 kilometers an hour, so that's slow. Right. Well, That's better. And the brakes on this thing are really good, so you can just slow down. I could probably come into the station at about 120 kilometers an hour and I'd still stop on full application, I'm guessing. Thing is though, they take a long time to release. I've probably broke the train now. I bet I've broke the train, haven't I? There we go. I knew I did something to it. Have I just broken power again? There we go. I need to keep it going a bit more on the platforms. I stopped a bit short there. Right. Right. Let's get the train moving again. Wheel slipping. Next stop is Camp. It's an odd name, isn't it? What a stop. Stops like perfectly then. There are all the carriages. There's the cab car here. Oh, hang on. The old crossings. Probably get a good screenshot here. Oh, that's a good screenshot. So I get everything, like I get all the shots in. Nice. Alright. Lock the doors. Next stop is Buckholzberg. These are some really weird names. acknowledge. Right. We're at 500 hits signal, so we've got to stay below 24 kilometers an hour to avoid an emergency brake. Right, we've got green, so just proceed, but it's still got to obey the 500 hertz signal. Because 500 hertz is 24 kilometers an hour minimum. 1000 hertz is 85 kilometers. I think 2000 hertz just emergency brakes you. I'm not too sure about 2000 hertz if I'm honest, but yeah. God, I thought that was an emergency brake. Alright, we're good now. Awesome train. I agree, Surfy. It is really cool. Looks quite unique, doesn't it? Like weird windows. That was a 423, wasn't it? Or a 425? Oh! Oh, damn it! I got a thingy. C for emergency brake because, to be fair, it is their fault that C for so quiet. I've got an idea. What if I turn down the train sounds and then I can hear the AWS and PC? Yes. If I do it to like 25%, will that make me hear Sifa better? I want to test it out. Nope, doesn't change anything. Well, I'm about to stop at, is that Huda or Hood? Not sure how to pronounce that. or like Hood or something like that. Right, it's thingied. There's another cab car with the 110 at the back. We've got a 120 kilometers an hour restriction. But our next stop is in like 8.4 kilometers, and that is Woosting. These are really weird station names. I know they're German, but like the names are really, really weird. That is good. Does that mean that is good? Oh, my computer's running out, so I'm gonna charge it soon. Were you taught German in school, Sophie? Because I was, from year 7 to year 9. And it was, to me, one of the hardest subjects I had to do in them times. Because back then you had to, from year 7 to year 9, you had to do every single subject that they had in the criteria, except like business and all that stuff. I didn't have to do business. But I did have to do computer science, German, I had to do geography. I do geography now anyway. I had to do history. I had to do food, but I do food now. I have to do art, but I do art now. Yeah. German and French half-term on each, then for your 9 options you were automatically entered for whichever you were strongest in out of French and German. I don't do languages, it's really tricky. It's just not my jazz as well. Yeah, I'm back to school after this week because we've got Monday half term. No, Monday bank holiday, I think. And I'm back to school on the 22nd. So that's all yippee, innit? Gotta get back to doing all my school stuff and all that malarkey. See how good the brakes are? Just stop like that. Easter weekend next week, yeah. Yeah, Easter's gonna be fun. Are you doing anything on Easter, Sophie? You've got any plans? Yeah, they are awesome brakes. Slow down very fast if you just put full application to them. Watching your awesome stream. Thank you. I think there's a bit more exciting things to do than watch my streams, though. You could go out somewhere. Right, our final stop is already Oldenburg. It does not feel like it's been 40 minutes. Yeah, after this run, I'll see what else I can do. Other trains I can drive. Because there are other services. The 425 services are quite boring because you can only get up to 140, and I know you can in this, but this train's not as boring. The 425s do get boring though on this route. Oh, wheel slip, wheel slip, wheel slip. Just let the throttle rest. That's what you should do if you have a wheel slip. Just put it in zero, wait for that to go to zero. Make that clunking noise, and then you just crank it back up, and you're there. It's really fun. Or chuck sand. Yeah, because this is in a way the last, like, sort of first look stream that I'm doing in my schedule on the posts thing. After this, it's just going to be like 2 Easter streams, and I'm going to be driving whatever on there, really. Not long till Train Sim World 6. Train Sim World 6 is not a thing. Yet. To be fair, it would be quite disappointing if it was, because I wish they'd just stop, like, making newer, like, Train Sim World 5, Train Sim World 6, Train Sim World 7. It's pointless. It's the same thing, except a few new features, but that means I've got to pay more money, and it's just not worth it. It will be. It's FIFA the second they're doing it. It's FIFA the second they're doing it every year. I mean, yeah, but Train Sim World's not FIFA, is it? It's completely different. I like what they've done there, driven 110 kilometres like the 110. It's class. I like that. I'm zooming in to make sure, like, signals and stuff are green. Got an upcoming 60. Right, acknowledge. Slow down to 85 kilometres an hour. We've got a 60 anyway, so I might as well. Let's slow down a bit faster than that. Then again, this thing has amazing brakes, so it slows right down. Right, we're doing 50 kilometres an hour. That is way too low. Yeah, but I mean, same principle in sense of you. Yeah, but FIFA's not Train Sim. Train Sim's not FIFA. You know what I mean? They're completely different games. If Train Sim's trying to be FIFA, then that's pathetic. FIFA's football and sports. Train Sim World is entirely trains and railways and doing other stuff that is not related to football. And it's just paying that money that annoys me, because then that means there's this brand new game, Train Sim 6. I'm still on old Train Sim 5. And it's like all the new routes that they release goes onto that. You know what I mean? It does get annoying. It's just like, I don't know, man. It bugs me a little bit. But I guess that is how it works, isn't it? Like, my mind kind of plays tricks on me, like, you know, I've got to get this and stuff, like. Oldenburg is a nice station, I'll say that. It is very nice. Good evening, Bram. How are you doing? I take that you're a new viewer. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Really helps out the channel to reach 200 subscribers. I'm just going to stop at Oldenburg. It's a nice little station, this. Yeah, I should have gotten a 500 hertz. I was guessing that. Funny story, you recently became addicted to Train Sim World. Welcome to Train Sim World. You stopped an hour ago. Probably why you came onto this stream then, eh? To watch a bit of Train Sim. What routes do you have, Bram? Do you have any German routes, any UK routes, any routes? Do you have any? Well, I'm taking you do. Right, gold medal. Yeah, that was a good run. Pretty much on time at every single stop. Awesome. I'm level 60 now. How nice is that? Right. What else can we do just to kind of wrap the stream up in a way? Yeah, you have a lot. Have this one. London Overground is fun. Yeah. The which London Overground route you on about? You on about the Mildmay line or the Goblin line? Right, let's do. Well, I don't like the 155, the German one. The 401, yeah. What can we do in the Vectron? You know what? Let's do this. Drive the first part of this loaded car train from Oldenburg to Hood, I think. 15 minutes. Yep, I can do with that. Good old 15 minutes. 15-minute run. God, I love this Vectron. They're amazing. I love driving them. It does have RFB as well. And you can set that up via the Goblin. Yeah. Yeah, I have Goblin as well. I don't have the Mildmay line, but I do have Goblin. Got to put it into forward so I can actually set it up properly. Right, RFB. Our speed is 60 kilometers an hour, but because we are at a 500 hertz signal magnet, where is the magnet? The class 710, yeah. Yeah, I like the 710s as well. They're really cool. Really cool. Where is the magnet? I don't know. Speed, well, because we are at a red, oh, speed should really be 24, shouldn't it? Whatever. We want it at some sort of speed, don't we? I've not even finished setting it up yet. Yep, the lights are correct. Yep, 0. Yep, we are in Germany. Yeah, we should be alright. Okay, let's get the train moving. Because that audio thing didn't work. Let's just crank it back up. Is this the 423? No, this is the 193, the Vectron, in its DB red. It's also got a Flix train and rail pull variant. I like the horn on it.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
It was safe to release. We're at greens now, so we're alright. They do a little bit, yeah. They've got the same sort of colour scheme. Your girlfriend gave the 110 a specific name. She calls it the tack, 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 tack. Is that because of the noise that the wheel makes? The tap changer. I was guessing that. Right. Should be allowed to do a bit faster than this, surely. Come on, our speed can't be 60 kilometers an hour the entire way. This is boring. There we go, 100. That's more like it. Unfortunately, not miles an hour. This is equivalent to 60 miles an hour, our top speed. What's that there? There's a horn back here as well. What do you hope to see in Train Sim World 6? Train Sim World 6 is not a thing, so I cannot answer that question. However, to some exception, if there was to be a Train Sim World 6, I would like to see... Because what they would do is, I'm guessing they would just do the same as they usually do, you know, standard, special, deluxe editions. One UK route, one German route, and one US route. Or just one European route. Just like as a starter type of thing. For the UK route, I'd probably go with something like a busy route, obviously. Because in Train Sim World 2020, well, we didn't get anything, did we? Yeah. Train Sim World, I think we got the American CSX one for that. Train Sim World 2, we got Bakerloo Line. Train Sim World 3, we got Southeastern High Speed Extended. Train Sim World 4, we got East Coast Main Line. Train Sim World 5, we got West Coast Main Line South. So for Train Sim World 6, it'd have to be like a busy route, wouldn't it? Like a mainline sort of route. So we've not had anywhere in like Norfolk. So we've not had the Great Eastern Main Line. We've not had Great Western Main Line. Yeah, we have had Great Western Main Line. We've had West Coast Main Line North and South, but I doubt they'd do one in Scotland. They could, but one thing that we haven't had is East Coast Main Line South from Peterborough to King's Cross or any East Coast North. We've never had that, like an LNER route up north. So we could do, I doubt they do Doncaster to York, but they could do York to Newcastle. They could do Newcastle to Edinburgh. They could do, yeah, you know what I mean. It would be really cool if they did, but I doubt they would. But I just doubt they'd do another West Coast Mainline North, because we've had Preston to Carlisle, and we've had Euston to Milton Keynes. So, to be honest, I don't really know what I'd hope. I would hope to see a York to Newcastle. But for any other routes that they would add in the future, I'd go for some more 80s stuff. All the modern stuff gets a bit boring after a while. I'd like to see some old 80s stuff going on. If they are going to do an 80s route, they should really let Just Trains do it. Because Just Trains are smashing it at the minute. You know, they're doing so well. They just make such high quality stuff. Anyway, I'm not answering your question. I am rambling on about random stuff. You hope to see some changes to the core of the game. Lots of complaints read about it, but yeah, we do love trains. I understand you always wondering what updates or what you'd expect from it. Yeah, so the routes I'd hope to see, like an 80s Riviera line. How cool would that be? But then you'd have, if you're doing an 80s one, you'd have to get licensing from, is it British Transport? Something like that. It would be cool to see like a modern Riviera line too, but you'd have to get Great Western Main Line, Great Western Railway licensing, which we no longer have. So I just don't think we'd get a modern Riviera line, but an 80s Riviera line would be enough. That'd be really cool. But what would I expect from it? To be honest, I don't really know. Oh, I've still got 3 kilometers. Well, I definitely expect, like, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, we've got to
Zugbeeinflussung.
slow down to 70. Oh, we're not going to slow down on time. Yeah. Oh no, we did.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Thank God. Yeah, we've got a 60 anyway, so we can just... Well, really, we've got a 40, haven't we? So let's just bring it down to 40.
Zugbeeinflussung.
No, what gets 40 on time, but... That's Hood Station, or however you pronounce it. Just going through the sort of like freight bit of it. Freight lines. Right. Got to acknowledge it this bit. But 'cause there's not a magnet there, we shouldn't... There's a magnet here, so... There we go. The old 500 Hertz magnet. And here we are. We've got gold. That's good. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's been a really good stream. What do you guys think of Bremen to Oldenburg? I think it's alright. Not that interesting, really. There's not much new stock for me. Like new rolling stock. But, I mean, the 110 is nice. I will say, I've not driven it in quite some time. But, it's a good route anyway, it's alright. Not as interesting as the others, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's alright. What do you guys think of it? So yeah, 150 subs. Awesome. Thank you. So, thank you for watching the stream. Take care, stay safe, and I will not be streaming for the next, I think it's 4 days. Yeah, I'm not streaming in the next 4 days. But I will be streaming again on Sunday, the 20th of April, for a Train Sim Mode 5 Easter Sunday stream at 2 o'clock. I'll be streaming again at 2 o'clock on Monday, the 21st of April, for another Train Sim Mode 5 Easter Monday stream. So you can check that out in my posts of my most recent my most recent post, like 6 days, like a week ago, basically, on posts. It's a scheduled timetable, but yeah, I finished all of the streams that, like, all the first look streams anyway. So no stream tomorrow, but I will be streaming again this Sunday. So take care, stay safe, and I will see you all on Sunday. Right, take care. See you later, guys. Bye bye. See you soon, guys.